Hey, Tim Reha live here at Digital Health Summit San Diego 2013. We got Tal Givoly, who is the CEO and co-founder of Medivizor.
Hi, how's it going?
So you having a good time today?
Excellent time. Actually, it's a great gathering here.
So I love this session. I love working with entrepreneurs. Abandoning the old for the radically new was the title of the session. We'll go into the session, but first let's hear about your path and your background.
Okay, yeah, I'm basically a software developer since I was 13.
Yeah.
And grew up developing software, worked in startups, big companies. I was chief scientist of a company called Amdocs, a $3 billion company for 7 years after they acquired my startup. And now I'm basically moved my attention to the healthcare and the digital health. And I think that applying software, social web in healthcare has huge potential.
Yeah, because I know when I have some ailments, or my dad, he died of a heart attack. I'm Googling that, and we're actually here in your areas right here, and I see "Step Aside, Dr. Ghoul, Enter Medivizor" by Anne Maria. Can't pronounce her last name. Kakela.
Anne Marie Cicerella. Yeah. So she goes by the Twitter handle ChemoBrainFog, and she has a blog by the same name, and she came across Medivizor.
Okay.
She's both a breast cancer patient as well as a caregiver for her mother, and she immediately signed up for the service. And she's so excited that she wrote a blog post about it. Step aside, Dr. Google, enter Medivizor, and is happy to basically affiliate herself and say everything she can about Medivizor. So that's because what Medivizor does, as opposed to what you get on general search in Google, is that you get personalized information in a way that you can understand and act upon it. So, for instance, if you have a specific case, if you're sick or you're caring for someone that's sick. It doesn't matter general information about breast cancer. You want to know about your specific breast cancer, about your age, your situation. Are you pregnant? Are you trying to get pregnant? How old you are. Do you have any hereditary information? When you start getting treatment, are you getting the right treatment? You're going to the right doctor? And finding that out is much more difficult than you'd expect.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm surprised there's just not information, or how do you trust it?
Yeah, so there's so much information, you don't know what to trust, and most of it is not for you, and much of it is not in a way you can understand it. So what we do is we interview the patient, basically, and he fills in information about himself, about his condition, or about somebody he's caring for. And from that point on, he or she starts getting information specifically for them, but in a way that they could understand and act upon it. So it's written in a language that they could understand. It's interpreting information, but it's just that little information that's for them.
So are you focusing on the universe of healthcare, or you're drilling on specific needs?
So we're beginning with serious and chronic medical conditions, those that actually cause patients or caregivers to become researchers. We've begun with cancer, with prostate cancer, breast cancer, melanoma, colorectal cancer. We've added diabetes, so now we support that too. And later this month we're adding lung cancer and cardiovascular disease. So there is quite a bit of medical conditions that are important, serious, and for each one of those, if you come up and sign in, you could actually start getting personalized information and updates about your condition. The updates, by the way, could be cutting-edge research, a clinical trial that's relevant, a community resource for you, but just for your case.
So the technology landscape on the consumerization of products, iPhones, iPads, has changed the landscape. What's radical about your approach from the old approach?
Well, if you look at it today you're searching for information, okay, and you're finding a lot of results, and you need to do the sorting out of what's relevant to me, what could I trust. We do that for you. Okay, we set the expectation now that if you get any piece of information from us and it's not relevant to you or you don't understand it, we basically didn't do our job. And you let us know about it, and that improves our engines.
So you're building artificial intelligence engines on top of data, or what's the...
We call it artificial intelligence. We're putting, it's a patent-pending technology that's using both doctors' expertise, but also crowdsourcing. What I mean by that is basically the experience of every user weighs in to improve the users of the other users, the other people.
Okay. As a startup, what phase are you at right now? And I understand that you have a lot of research and stuff like that, but you're new. You're newer in terms of being exposed to the general world.
I don't expect people that are listening to this right now or watching this to know about Medivizor until now. And over time, they'll know more and more, and they'll get to hear our name. But right now, it's really gotten through bloggers and small communities of patients, and they told each other, and that's how it's been growing. And this is the first event actually where we're sharing with a more broader audience what we want them to tell people, and that's try out Medivizor. If you or you have someone that you care for, or you know someone that's coping with one of these medical conditions that we support today, try it out. It's a free service. Let us know what you think about it.
And what's the website?
Medivizor.com, Medivizor.com. Any way you type it, you'll get to it.
Great. And you get an ask. So what are you looking for to help support your launch and exposure? What's kind of your needs?
In terms of partnerships, we'd like to partner with nonprofit organizations that have communities of patients that may want this personalized information, with hospital chains or with health groups, doctors that want to experiment with this, try it out for themselves. All of these are very welcome. We want to partner with as many as we can.
All right. Well, you heard it here first on Digital Health Live. Tweet them up. Drop a hashtag DigiHealthSD, and tell we're gonna have a really cool party on the roof deck. So we'll see you up there.
I will party.
All right.
Thank you.